Hello, 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 hello. Okay, we are live in Facebook and also on Instagram. Hello, everybody. Welcome and welcome. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys have had an amazing week, a productive week. This week has been super fast for me because on Monday it was Labor Day. All of our calls got pushed forward and everyone's kind of packed in these 4 days, and I've just been hitting the ground every morning. So welcome to today's live. Today's live, we're going to talk about how one of my clients killed it in 4 months. Okay, guys, really transformed her life working with me in the past 4 months. And yesterday I asked her, I'm like, listen, I need to know what happened. I need to know what kind of mental shifts took place for you and how come you were able to just skyrocket like bananas. Okay, bananas. Not just financially, you guys, but in so many ways. Financially, yes. Family, yes. Real estate, guys, she was able to move out of her family's house and get her own place. I'm going to go into it a little bit more. But, just a little insight on what happens when you say yes. What happens when you say yes to investing in yourself? What happens when you say yes to investing in your business? What happens when you say yes to investing in your spiritual growth and healing? What happens? What really happens for you? Well, several things are going to happen. Number one, you're telling the universe that you are ready, right? Number one, you're like, universe, I am ready. Universe, I am so ready, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get me to wherever the hell my goal is. Guys, I'm going to do an impromptu makeup real quick. Because I'm like, yo, my shit's hella fucking oily. Let me just dapper this up a little bit. All right, this is this is real life live. Okay, I don't need a front. All right. Okay, so much better, a lot more, less oily. So what happens when you invest and you say you're ready? What happens? Well, you're telling the universe you're committed. Like, listen, I'm committed. I'm ready to make all of these things happen in my life. And I am ready to say yes to myself. And I am ready to say yes to doing the work, the actual work, the required work for myself to be very successful. Okay, and the moment you actually make this commitment to the universe, energetically with yourself, to the universe, even to someone else, right, into a program, into a group of people, when you make this commitment, things start shifting for you. Okay, so things start shifting for you. The mountains start moving so that you can actually achieve your goal. Okay, sounds crazy, but people start moving according to what needs to happen for your goals to happen in your life. And the moment we start, getting into this place of strong manifestation, strong growth and commitment, anytime you're ready to do that, it really does create for an amazing growth, amazing opportunities, amazing, what else? I can go on and on about how amazing all of this could be, right? And when you do this, what you do is you say yes, and the universe then also says yes to you. And when the universe says yes to you, you guys, it really is a crazy situation, because when that does happen, things start actually lining up in a way that causes for growth. Things start lining up that opportunities start presenting themselves to you, right? Opportunities start presenting themselves to you. And how do opportunities show up? Well, it shows up in a way where people start coming to you, people will start, information starts getting flooded into your media and your timeline, even in what you're watching on TV. Information will be, it'll pop up in music, okay, in movies. It'll pop up in the newspaper if anyone reads the newspaper. Blog articles. You're going to start seeing these pieces of information that really aligns with what you need to know and learn so that you can achieve your goal because you have committed. People also start coming to you that can actually help expedite the process to get there, right? To get there. So what happened to one of my clients who really took on her life? What happened when she was like, Maria, you know what? I think you're perfect for me. I think you're amazing. I think that, we're ready to roll, rock and roll, all of that. And when, you say that, when you are ready to go, what do you think happens? Well, we know what's going to happen. You are now allowing for all of the information that you probably weren't even open to having before because you didn't make that conscious shift, right? You didn't make that conscious shift into, well, what is it that I need to do in order for me to be successful in my business, right? And so what happened with one of my clients back in April, she signed on. Homegirl was like, let's do this, right? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do all of the things that I need to do. And she really has. She's been able to grow her coaching business in a very profitable and strong way. Like she's been able to go from 0 coaching clients to now having a successful coaching, literally a successful coaching schedule with over more than a handful of clients. She's now having month after month profits in her coaching business. She's moved out of her family's home and now lives in a whole new place. You know what I mean? Like now she really calls in. She has a whole new address, all because she said, yes, Maria, I'm going to do all this stuff that you want me to do. She even took a picture of it. She was like, look at all this. Look at the view. Look at my spa bathroom. Then, okay, a couple weeks later, homegirl was like, girl, I bought a car. Okay? Not just any car, an SUV. Homegirl got an SUV, took a picture of that, right, with the key, still with wrapper on it, and is just killing the game, okay? She's also doing live coaching at a wellness center. She's offering both one-on-one coaching and group coaching. She literally just messaged me today and was like, yeah, I just sold another group coaching. What do I do? This is so amazing. And, I'm sharing with you guys the results you can get. And it's not just this, let me grow my coaching business with Maria. That's not it. Okay, there's a reason why. God, there's like something gooey on my glasses. But there's a reason why I call myself a spiritual business coach. And it's because I offer more than just fucking business coaching. We literally transform your life, right? We literally create monumental shifts in how you operate your life. We really change your address. Okay? We changing people's address over here. We're literally driving new cars. We're literally helping new people. We're literally healing all of the things required to heal in order for you to step into the life that you really want. Talk about being able to co-create your environment. Talk about being able to co-create your environment. When we really take ownership of our life, taking full responsibility of our life, when we take full responsibility of the results we get, the relationships around us, how people treat us or how people don't treat us well, whether we are sticking and being consistent with our boundaries or not, or whether we stay committed to the thing we're doing and we are doing the thing based off of faith and not based off of tangible, let me see if this works, proof heaviness, right? Because really what that is, hey, I don't believe it yet until I see it, right? And when you operate from that place, you're really questioning the power of source, which means you're questioning the power of your own ability to create your life. Because ultimately, we're all gods. We're all made in the likeness of God, right? We're all made in the likeness of the Almighty One, right? The one that is the creator of all things. We're all made in the likeness of Him. So if you're questioning His ability to bring things to you that you ultimately want, that means you are also questioning your own ability to command and create your life. And that is a huge no-no when it comes to law of attraction, really using your manifesting powers. You know, I think one of the things was like, listen, Maria, I've learned so many people, I've talked to so many people about how to manifest, and I was really confused on how to do that. But you just taught it in such a simple way that it just really landed for me. It just really landed for me, right? So how are you overcomplicating the process? That tells me that a lot of people, when they go and create their life in their business, they're actually overcomplicating the process of doing that and creating whatever it is that they want to go and create. And when they overcomplicate the process, it becomes what? An overcomplication. It's like, and then the universe aligns the energy you're bringing. If you're overcomplicating it, then that means the universe is going to also overcomplicate it even more, right? But if you simplify, okay, this is what I want. That's all I want. This is this, right? Let's say you want to just have your one client. Let's just say you want to have just one client that pays you $2,500, right? $2,500, right? Or we can lowball you, $500, $500. Right, let's say you just want to do one client at $500, lowballing. Okay, I'm going to say lowballing because that's really low. However, if it's your first client, maybe you feel more comfortable with that. And you go hard on going out and talking to people and offering your services and saying, listen, this is how much it costs to work with me. Are you interested? And you talk to as many people. First of all, if you're charging yourself $500, people are going to say yes to you because that's really low. You know, depending on how well you pitch yourself and if your thing is really needed. But most of the time, you know, when you have a passion for something, there is someone that's going to want the thing. Out of the billions and billions of people in this world, there's always someone that is your customer. There is always someone who is your customer. Believe that, you guys. There is someone out here that is my customer. There is someone out here that needs my help. Today, they're going to find me. Today, all things are going to line up where they see me, hear me, and they are so compelled to take action. Right? When you have that kind of belief and mindset about who you are, what you do, how you serve, guys, the mountains start moving. Okay, mountains start moving. People start grooving and jiving in your audience. People start wanting to take action with you, asking you questions. You know what I mean? But the problem is that we're not certain enough. We lack certainty. Can I really do it? Do mountains really move for me? Little old me? Right? There's that question of, who am I to cause this to happen? And it's really sad because we have been taught in many years of our own life that we're not worthy. You know, and that's why, again, the spirituality is so important. Because the moment you realize how worthy you are for all the things that you want, all of it, right? All of it, whether it be 100K business, whether it be super amazing, generous clients, whether it be clients that just align with you, appreciate you, and love you for who you are and your uniqueness, you know, as long as you feel like, hey, I'm okay to ask for that. And I'm going to let go of all the judgment around it, right? The judgment like, I'm not worthy. Who's going to say yes to me really? You know, who are my clients? What if they don't even really like me? What if they see that I'm an imposter? Right? All of these judgments around the thing, right? And one of the things about Oh boy. One of the things about all of this is that it's all what? It's all what? It's all mindset. It's so simple, right? It's like, damn, it is all mindset. It's almost you got to convince yourself that you can do the thing and you can be the thing and you are the thing already. And you already have the thing. And it does take a lot of convincing, because in business growth, you're literally learning a new identity. You know, you're literally learning, going from the old you to now this new version of who you are. And going from the old you is letting go and releasing all of those thought processes. You know, all the thought process of history, whatever happened in the past, you know, all the heartbreak that has happened, all the disappointment that has happened. Why is my man texting me so much? Please. You know, and there's a lot of history that if you don't look at it, if you don't shine light on it, and if you don't heal it, and you don't allow it to come out, and you don't talk about it, you don't share it, it really gets in the way with believing that you're worthy of all the things that you want to have in your life. It really does. These little, and it's so quiet. You know, it's just so, it's like quiet in the background of the wallpapers of your mind. It just kind of sits there. But it's so powerful that if you don't look at it, if you don't see it, if you don't feel it and allow it to come up, shine light on it. It's like shining light on the darkness, right? If you don't allow that darkness to be looked at and examined and let go of, really essentially the reason why we want to examine it is because we want to determine whether is it true or not. Is it true that we're not worthy of the thing that we ultimately want? Is it true? One of my clients yesterday was telling me, girl, this whole like 10K a month thing is really fucking with me, because I don't know if I'm worthy of it. It makes me feel like I'm greedy. It makes me feel like I'm greedy. And where does that thought process come from? Feeling like we're asking for too much. There's this thing where it's like, yo, you can't ask for too much. And if you do ask for too much, we're greedy. Well, that thought process comes from the thought process of not having enough, scarcity, right? There's not enough to go around, so you can't ask for too much, right? And in that, that's what happens in your business. You can't ask for too much money. You can't. You see how it all really aligns? Like, it's really interesting how you can teach somebody strategy, but if you don't take a look at the inner stuff, the thing that defines you, the thing that you think defines you, if you don't look at that and you make a conscious decision that does it define me or not, it's going to run and operate your business. That's all that is. It's really, the truth of the matter is that if you do not take a look at what is not true of your own mental programming, what is not true, then it will run and operate your life and in your business. One of the things that, you know, even when I was like in my 20s, I remember really having an intuitive situation happen where something happened, and then I remember my mind telling me, Maria, you're so stupid. Like literally my mind telling me that. Maria, you're so stupid. If this only happens to you because you're so stupid. Like literally that's what my mind was telling me. And how much do we check that internal dialogue? How much do we check that? Ooh, did I just hear that? Right? Do we run with it? Do we say, yeah, I am stupid. You're right, mind. I am stupid. And then you allow that I am stupid thought process to dictate the rest of your day, to dictate the rest of your week, to dictate the rest of your month, to dictate the rest of the year. And then now to dictate the rest of the 5 years that have just passed, then the 10 years. Next thing you know, you're fucking 30 and you're still running the same mental programming. because you didn't make a conscious effort to take a look at the things that are holding you back from actually owning your shit, owning your gifts, owning your intuition, owning who you are, owning what you're worthy of. And the biggest reward to actually taking a look at all of this is confidence. Isn't that amazing? When you look at your funk and your gunk and your junk, you actually feel more confident about yourself because you know who you are. You can call it out, and you can call it out in others. Oh, the reason why this is happening to you is because this happened to me. I can be so effective on my coaching calls, you guys, because guys, I do everything my clients did and do. I do the self-doubt. I do the whole like, why isn't there any results yet? Like, why is it me? Is it the process? Is it my coach? Right? It's like the whole thing. I did everything they've done. I've been able to really dissect the mental demons that come up when it happens. So when it happens to them, I can literally call it out and I can relate and I can say, hey, this is what's holding me back. This right here. Right. And a lot of the times we don't have coaches that actually do that for us because they're afraid that it might be too harsh. Ooh, it might be too harsh. I go toe to toe with one of my clients now, constantly, love her to death. Boy, she does this toe to toe thing with me and I'm like, yo, let's do the toe to toe. You want to do that today? Let's do it. Right. And I don't think a lot of coaches can handle that. Only because they don't know themselves well enough, right? They don't know themselves in the darkness of things and in the lightness of things. And in order for you to be an effective coach, to be an effective leader in your community, and I'm assuming people here who is watching my videos, watching my lives and doing and participating in it, is because you guys are somewhat or somehow in a service-oriented business where you guys either do a coaching program or you guys offer some sort of, intellectual property and not necessarily a tangible thing. And in order for you to do that successfully, you got to be a strong leader. And strong leaders have a level of certainty about themselves. They have a level of certainty. And when you speak any kind of like, I don't know if this is going to work for you, right? If you speak that way, if you have that vibe, yo, these people are going to pick that up because the reason why they pick it up is because they feel that way. So if someone's energy aligns with their doubt, they're going to pick that shit up like glue. Like, oh shit, you align with my doubt. Therefore, you're literally saying that it's not going to work to me. But on the other side of that, if you are able to showcase the potential of the client, if you're able to show up for them in a way that says, hey, this is what's really happening in your business, or this is what's really happening in your life, and all we need to do is X, Y, and Z, and things are going to start shifting for you. You actually see the vision, right? You see the vision. Then your client is able to align with that from a higher standpoint because you are a leader. You show up as a leader. I have another client who I also spoke with yesterday. Again, this week has been like jam-packed with calls. But I had another client. She was like, girl, if I'm supposed to be a spiritual coach, shouldn't my home also be grooving and jiving as well? Otherwise, I feel like I'm not really doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Right? She said she took away her son's Nintendo because of some stuff going on. And her son is mad at her for it. Like, you took away my gaming device. And I feel her because I feel for the son. Because, man, if someone took away Call of Duty, I'd be pissed. That's my way, guy. That's my thing where I kind of allow myself some mental freedom, is shooting zombies. So she had shared with me, hey, if I'm supposed to be a spiritual coach, shouldn't I also have alignment with my home life? Yes. You should. You should. And if there is an alignment in your home life, you got to take a look at that. All right? Because what happens when you go and help other people who are kind of like messy and unaligned, right? They're kind of like, they really need your help and your guidance and your leadership. But you're unable to do that in your own life. You're going to have difficulty doing that for them. You're going to have difficulty doing that for them. Okay? For me, you know, the thing that I have done in my own life, what I have done is that I do crazy ass meditations. Like, I didn't do no like hard, strong strategy of like, you know, I don't know what these strategies could be, but it's not this stringent strategy. All I do is meditate all day long. I'm in the sink, you guys. Like, that's either where I'm either at my desk or I'm at the sink, because there's always dishes to be washed. Okay? Any mom who feels me on this, please let me know. But I'm at the sink or at my desk. So usually when I'm at the sink, I'm like connected to the light. Literally, anyone who knows me knows the connect to the light term. That means we're going to meditate. We're going to connect. And the thing about connecting to the light is we're always constantly connected, whether you know it or not. But I say connect to the light so I can consciously get myself out of any kind of weird funk. It gives me alignment in what I'm doing. If I feel funky about whatever the fuck I'm doing, I'm going to connect to the light and I'm going to force myself to do it. Guys, it's a lifestyle, right? This kind of mindset shit is a lifestyle. You can't 1 minute say, hey, I'm doing this, and then the next minute doubt the whole process. Otherwise, it's a wash. You canceled each effort out. You know, I also don't think people realize that when you do so good, like part of your day, right? Like you're super on fire, super like doing the shit. Then the rest of your day, you're kind of like not feeling it anymore. You canceled out the energies. You canceled it out. It's like a -1 and then a 1. You just canceled it out. You're still at 0. But if you consistently feel that energy all day fucking long, all day fucking long, all day fucking long, then that's when you're actually getting ahead. But a lot of us think that we can do only a portion of the damn day. And then we feel like we did something. No, you're canceling it out if you're not feeling good for the rest of the day. That's why I say focus on your energy. Connect to the light. Guys, my sink is like, it's like my like place where I meditate. I didn't realize that until I started talking about it. I didn't realize I was actually, it's like maybe someone can even like go to my home and be like, this sink area is holy. And it's holy because I connect to the light every time I fucking do the dishes, right? And, you know, I figured out how to fucking operate my life. I figured out how to show up in my kids' life. You know, I figured out how to create independence for my kids. I figured out how to spend time with my hubby so that he knows I love him and I'm here while I'm still serving my community. I figured out how to fucking carve out Call of Duty. Guys, it's important to me, okay? I figured out how to take naps during the day. There was a time where I couldn't. It was a lot. But being able to take a look at your day and your life and what you're looking to accomplish from the standpoint of, I'm going to make it happen no matter what it takes, things are going to start popping into your reality where opportunities of support come, right? Or one day you're going to go to, multiple times actually this has happened, I go downstairs to wash the dishes and it's done. I'm like, what? Okay, the dishes are done, right? Or one day I'll go in the laundry room and I'm like, oh shit, laundry's already good. You know what I mean? But you don't get there unless you are energetically aligned with what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Right? And this is what happened with my client. And I asked her, what is it? She goes, girl, I just was so urgent about it. I really wanted to make it happen. You know, I did whatever I needed to do. There's like urgency behind it. True. Very good. Because, you know, I didn't start making money until I was like, I'm done. working for someone else. I'm done working for someone else. I'm done dealing with office politics. I'm over it. I'm done with the office bullying. I'm over it. And when I had committed that I'm done, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to grow this business, that's when I actually signed on my first paying client. First paying client, right? Okay, guys, Expand coaching program, 12 days left until doors close. I have a piece of hair right here. Expand coaching program. If you're looking to really finalize and grow your business in a spiritual and profitable way, go to talkswithmaria.com/expand, 12 days until the doors close. Again, talkswithmaria.com/expand. Be the next person who transforms your life in 4 months. Literally, your location, the car you drive, the clients you help, how much money you make. Okay, your family life. Ready to fucking do this? talkswithmaria.com/expand. All right. Mwah. Thank you so much for being here. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.